Hey everybody, Ashton here with Gents, back with my wife Chelsea. So today, what we're going to do is take a look at Parfums Vintage Suave. But we're going to do this a little bit differently. So what I'm going to do is have my wife blind test these 5 fragrances that I've picked out. She's going to test the dry down first, and she's going to score it 1 to 5, not knowing what is what, and then the opening the same way, 1 to 5, to pick a winner. So the contestants are Parfums Vintage Suave, which is supposed to be a La Nuit cologne, an OG 4-digit batch of La Nuit, the original formulation, a modern mid-2016 batch of La Nuit, the collector's edition of La Nuit, and then La Nuit Frozen Cologne, because lots of people say that it's kind of similar to the earlier batches. So without further ado, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do this. I don't actually know what order these are in, but I have it numbered, so okay. Go ahead and give this one a smell, and maybe just waft it, don't get a big, there you go, something like that.
It smells okay.
Okay.
I like it.
What do you think about that?
On a scale of 1 to 10?
1 to 5.
1 to 5, okay. I would give it a 3.
3.
It's okay.
Okay, here's our second contestant. Give this a smell.
I like that one a little bit more. I'm gonna have to give that one maybe a 3.5. It still smells masculine like the first one, but it's just, I don't know.
I mean, realistically, these all should smell pretty similar.
I mean, it really does. It smells actually pretty darn close to the first one that I just smelled, but this one smells just a little bit better, so I'm gonna have to give it a 3.5.
Okay. Try this one.
It smells really similar.
What a coincidence.
Smells like I'm smelling the same ones over and over again. I'm gonna give it a 3.5 too.
But the first one so far, this one, is your least favorite so far.
Yeah, it is. It's still my least favorite.
Okay. This is your 4th fragrance. They can tell what this is because I'm putting up text.
It smells really, quite similar to all the other ones. I'm gonna give it a 3.75. I feel like it's just a little bit more freshy than the other ones.
Okay, a whopping 0.25
Yes.
above all the others. This is the final one for the dry down. You've had a whole lot to say so far. Super in depth.
That one smells actually a little bit different than the other ones. I'm gonna give that one a 4, maybe even a 4.25. This one smells a little bit better than the other ones.
Okay, so which of those?
I guess I'm gonna be nice and do a 4.25.
4.25.
It does smell really good.
Cool.
It smells a little bit different than the other ones because the other ones smelled so similar.
Okay, fair enough. So I'm not going to tell you what anything is yet. Now we're going to do some blind opening testing. Continue not looking at me.
I'm not looking. The opening smells good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give the opening, maybe a 4.5.
So you like it a lot?
Yeah, this was a good opening. I like this one.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna move all these over so you can't see me grabbing them.
I don't see you grabbing them anyways.
It doesn't matter.
Opening smells extremely similar. Also gonna give it a 4.5 just because it smells like I'm smelling the same fragrance all over again.
Right.
Back to back, to back, to back,
To back.
to back.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah. So
4.5.
But you like it a lot.
Yeah, no, it's a really good opening. I like it.
Is it sexy?
It's pretty sexy. I like it. This opening smells a little bit different than the other ones. Just a little bit. I kind of like this opening a little bit better than the other 2 openings. Like, again, it's really, really similar. However, it smells just a little bit different. So I'm going to say maybe a 4.75.
4.75.
Yeah, that smells really good.
It's a good opening.
It is.
Continue looking that way.
Continuing. It also smells, the opening on this one smells a little bit different than the first few ones that I've smelled.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give it a 3.25.
A 3.25.
Mm-hmm.
You're harshing on that vibe.
Well, they all smell so similar. I'm gonna have to start giving them like fractions of points. But
No,
yeah,
I'm
this
just
one
saying that
doesn't-
you're being harsh on that one, comparatively speaking.
I mean, I like the last one the best. That one smells good. I'm gonna have to give that one maybe a 4.75. It also smells really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, one of your favorites.
That is probably
Opening
one of my
wise.
favorite openings, yes.
Okay, cool.
It smells really good.
All right, so now I'm going to tally the scores. I'm sure you all already know them. And then I'll go through and show who won. So in 5th place, number 5, still a really good score, 7.5 out of 10, was Frozen Cologne. It's very sad. I like Frozen Cologne. And this one's discontinued now. It's a little bit harder to find. It's like $100 a bottle nowadays. You gave the dry down on this a 4.25, which was in actuality the highest score. And then you gave the opening a 3.25, which is the lowest score.
Well, I mean, the dry down is really what counts.
The dry down is most important. So if
and
you go
the
by dry
frosted
down,
glass is really cool.
so number 5. And coming in at number 4 is Parfums Vintage Suave. Personally, I do like this. I'll do a review on it at some point. Dry down, you gave a 3, which was the lowest dry down score. Opening, you gave a 4.75, which was tied for the highest opening.
That opening was great, though.
So a 7.75 out of 10, which is very solid. Number 3 and number 2 are actually a complete tie, 100% tie. So that is this guy, the more recent formulation, and this guy, the collector's edition. They both scored a 3.5 on dry down. They both scored a 4.5 on the opening.
So they're pretty similar then.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. And that means number 1 was the vintage batch of La Nuit Alone. So a lot of people try to get this. They say that there's no comparison between this and newer batches. The dry down was a 3.75. The opening was a 4.75, giving it an overall score of 8.5 out of 10. Is there anything else that you would like to say about this momentous occasion of rating La Nuit Alone fragrances?
They all smell really similar.
Except for the Frozen Cologne, you said a couple times.
Yeah.
Oh, and Suave, that one too, you smelled it and you were like, oh, this smells a little bit different.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the fact that they're all named La Nuit Alone probably should have tipped, you know, the hand of similarities. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this fragrance rating video, fragrance versus video. La Nuit Alone vintage bottle is the winner. I like it. I don't know that you should go spend like $200 on a bottle, but it's good. Chelsea, do you have any parting words for everybody?
I've missed everybody.
She missed everybody. That's good. And we are actually going to do another rating video here pretty soon. It's going to be the 4 Halloween Man fragrances, you know, because it's almost Halloween. So I'm waiting on the last bottle. I've had 3 of them for a long time now, but I ordered the last one. As soon as it comes in, we're going to do that video too. Again, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you again next time.
Bye.